somebody fucking breaks something.
I will use whatever force is necessary to restore order.
Riot.
A state of chaos and disorder is upon us. Will you take up arms? Will you help us make our last stand? The time is now. Let us be heard as we sing our way into battle.
Time for drum and bass.
the leeches of fame. Kill the crows that point the blame. Our voice is a fast change. I never said I would take your side. I just said I would compromise. Well, if you made me put up a fight, I'll fight back till the day I die.
Welcome, one and all. I'm Hail Monkey Man, and this is week 3 of the Challenger League. And I can hear myself loud and clear through your mic, headphones.
Oh,
Phoenix.
man.
That's all right. It's good. By the way, we have Phoenix in the booth with me tonight. We are 75% of the way through, or nearly 75% of the way through Challenger League. So it's crazy. It's phenomenal, and it's the same thing for all of Season 5. And I appreciate all of you coming. I know there's very few out there right now, but we're going to have some fantastic stuff for you guys to see tonight, and it is going to be a fun one because, of course, Challenger League is the best league. It's the best. I mean, maybe like a little objectively, but Phoenix is actually a captain of the Spartans in the Challenger League. So we have a couple matches for you guys to see tonight that also involve his baby boys on the Spartans. But before that, it's the Bandits and the Thunderbirds. And I wanted to have a little chit-chat about stats looking at this one. If we look at the board right now, Bandits and Thunderbirds posting a very interesting matchup here. So Phoenix, Bandits seem to be the overwhelming favorite when it comes between these two. I don't know if you'll agree, disagree. What do you have kind of going into this one?
I mean, yeah. I mean, any win's better than no wins here. But Bandits have always been my I wouldn't say my favorites, but they're better than the Thunderbirds.
Is that? Oh wow. Okay, so why is that? Give me your lowdown. What's kind of?
Well, I think the Thunderbirds got a little too ahead of themselves with the draft. You know, they all got really good positions and decided that they should take it upon themselves to pick the best players they could get.
I mean, how dare they?
How dare they? Right? And it just didn't work out for them. They just didn't synergize.
I mean, so far, not good. Thunderbirds sitting at 1.4 goals per game. Not a very good average at all. Just overwhelmingly so. The Bandits seem to be coming into this as just huge favorites. Honestly, I think that the Thunderbirds themselves have played all of 7 games, so not really much to boast about in terms of being able to have all their matches play. They're 0-2. And we just got our lobby reset, so we're going to be looking at that. But let's take a little look at the roster here as we get back into the casting booth. And then we're going to have some graphics now in the latter half of the season because our stats guys, Lynx G and J-Rod, as well as our Wikipedia guys, and I need to make sure I put a link into this for, have been doing great.
Guys, I like that.
I mean, they've been doing some amazing work out there. And so if you want to look real quick at the rosters for tonight, who do you have as a favorite beyond just Bandits? You got Kenneth, Hero Aster, and Royal T, Ema, Imagine, and Disciple. Can the roster of the Thunderbirds be able to put up a shot against the Bandits?
I don't think so. Again, I mean, we scrimmed, Spartans scrimmed the Bandits. I don't want to bring it up, but we kind of trashed them for an hour. They didn't win a single game. But other than that, I mean, I think they're better than the Thunderbirds. I really like Hero Aster. He was one I was looking on for my team. If the picks were a little, if the picks were a little less into us, I probably would have picked Aster.
A little less into us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Ema's a sound player. If this Thunderbirds team is going to perform, it's going to be on his shoulders, I believe.
Fair. Yes, I agree
Imagine
with that.
Disciple, I think, are going to be a good twosome. They've gone without Arc this time around. So I want to see Ema do what Ema does. He's going to be bullying and demoing everyone out the wazoo. But if Hero stands up and really goes out there and fights, I don't see Bandits losing. And so we're going to get these guys, I believe, they don't know we've reset. So I guess we need everyone to come back in when they've reset.
I tried to tell them, but I don't know.
They don't trust you. They don't trust me. I don't trust myself. I don't trust.
Yeah, that's fair. But, yeah, I really want to see Ema play. I'm really excited because he's a fun one to watch. He really is.
Yeah, and by the way, if this is your first time ever seeing the Challenger League, this is C1 through D1, and it's gonna be about it's gonna be the expectation you should have. I mean, it's there. It's Diamonds and Champ 1s doing what Diamond 3s and Champ 1s do. By the way, your boy Monkey just ranked up to Champ 2, so I'm officially Vanguard. So,
wow.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Must be. My unranked MMR is in Grand Champ, so stuck on that.
Well, you know, that's actually pretty hot. I like that. But
That's
we're going to be getting down to game number 1. I thank you all for your patience, and I thank you for being here tonight. Let's get down there. I know these guys are ready to start, and we are ready as well. Make sure that you stay for the long haul for us, because these guys are trying to make it to the postseason. A win here is vital for the Thunderbirds. They are currently sitting on a donut. Bandits, with one more win, they might be able to solidify their place in the postseason. Thunderbirds pushing up, and we're gonna get to have you, Phoenix, talk all about your Spartans and how you're looking heading towards the the latter half of season 5.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game. I'll talk more about it when we get there, but definitely excited for that.
A little bit of pressure here. Imagine gonna let Disciple get it clear. Goes over one. Ema waiting in the midfield. He pushes aside Hero Aster, trying to just create an open road for Imagine to take a shot, but so far, doing a little bit of posturing as they move their way upfield. Disciple, he gets that ball stolen aside from him. Now Disciple looking for that pass. It will go to the low side corner. They press up so far. It's been kind of just a trade, a little bit of extra pressure of the Bandits on the Thunderbirds, but still pretty dead even until maybe this one from the backboard. Not getting cleared until just now.
Been a pretty slow game up till now. I mean, nothing all too impressive or amazing's happened.
I mean, are you expecting that to occur in the Challenger League?
I mean, it's pretty.
Oh.
Oh,
You expect an own goal in the Challenger League?
I did expect that actually. I read that a mile away.
He was trying to rotate back, and this one, he kind of just beat out the rotation. Imagine obviously left with 0 boost, and this one just going off the inside post and Disciple his own worst enemy.
To be fair, I mean, it was going to go in regardless. I'm pretty sure Kenneth could have got there, so Disciple did all he could. He gave it his best shot.
Now Ema able to get this one over. Kenneth, they were trusting in him. It's Royal T, though, that will end up being the follow-up. Royal T did great in his matchup last week, and I believe he's going to have to be some massive help for his Bandits to continue being successful.
Yeah. I want to see more all-star plays here. I want to see some creative passing, and right now it just. Huh?
Well, I mean, I start to get nervous anytime I see these guys going up in the air, because I can't imagine a Challenger League player actually aerialing. Oh, on the attack now, the Bandits trying to counter against the Thunderbirds, and Thunderbirds just finding themselves. Imagine puts it straight to the dang ceiling, but Hero Aster can't make the read. Royalty.
Thunderbirds are just kind of playing around now. They're not really getting a hold on their pressure here.
I mean, they may need to loosen up, you know? They gotta get these rotations a little bit faster. Not too much, a nice little punch. See, I told you Ema was gonna be the bully out here. He's been experienced with Challenger League and, our leagues in general for a long time. And call me Kenneth, he just carries it right in. That's 2 up at halftime in game number 1.
He is Kenneth. Look at that. He just puts it right over him. And Ema tried to clear it there, but it just turned to a 50 right in front of the net, and those are never good.
It's a nice little flutter. That was the captain of these Bandits. Call me Kenneth, now been with us for 2 straight seasons. He was with the Casuals at first and now finding a little bit more success out of his Bandits, but they still only have 1 series wins for this season. Imagining his way through defense and trying to get that ball. Somehow no one able to connect with any pure ferocity and venom in it. Call me Kenneth. No, wait.
I actually played with Kenneth for, we had to sub him in to play against the Ninjas, and he's, for someone who came in with no synergy in our team, like never played with us before, and had to play against the hardest team in the division or series, whatever. He did pretty good. He did pretty well.
He's a great guy too. So getting him to
little
play
bump
against,
there, but
yeah, a little bit of a team love bump. Oh, Ema trying to outpace the competition, doesn't have to do anything except let it go in, and imagine they'll clean it up. And Ema just playing with him out there.
yeah, he just thought that one up, put it in. Did Ema bump Royalty there at the end, or did he just fake him out?
I think he just faked it. I think he just kind of did a little twirl, just faked him out.
Little ballerina dance, a little Joker dance right under the ball.
Was it? It's a plie, little plie.
You're asking the wrong person, dude. You think I watch ballet?
Yeah, it's a
Really?
sport.
Ballet's a sport?
Ballet is a sport. Dancing is a sport.
Where's the ball in ballet?
It's you don't. Okay, so is it only a sport if it has a ball? Is that what it is?
No.
Chess is a sport. Nerds. All right, Ema and the Thunderbirds. They're getting in this. They have a lot of pressure. No clear. That's 2 baited right off the front line. Both Imagine. Oh my God! Actually, Imagine corrected Ema's course by tilting him backwards like a seesaw.
The Disciple almost put it in himself there, but it took the rest of his team to help him out.
Hey, but you know what? Whole team effort. They were down 0-2 to start the game. And in fact, one of them was an own goal, so recovering both mentally as well as mechanically. Thunderbirds on the way back.
Technically, they scored the most goals this game.
Yeah, they've scored 3-1. Wait, what are you doing, Bandits?
They should be winning.
Yeah.
I think Bandits have to start scoring on their own net just to even it up.
That's how you get successful. You score on yourself, and then you score on the other team, and they don't know what's going on. It's
You have to
next
give them
level
a little
stress.
handicap. Yeah, you have to give them a handicap. You have to fake them out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Disciple getting
Kenneth
demoed.
beat Ema out here.
Hey, but Ema with the pass, and that one, that good safety net goal ends up becoming nothing on the board.
Yeah, he jumped a little too early at that opportunity there. He should have waited there, even though it is pretty high pressure here in extreme games. Ooh, Imagine.
Imagine to the backboard. Hero.
Imagine he makes this.
Taken away, but Discipline or
Ooh,
Disciple,
he did not
not
expect,
Discipline.
He did discipline. Here we go again.
Lacking the discipline to, make sure he kind of holds back just a little bit. But
Yeah, he did.
2-2.
Come down in the last 10 seconds.
This one will creep forward. Call Me Kenneth going to try and keep it alive. He has the final possession. Or will it go to Disciple? And now Imagine creeping to the backboard. And Disciple gets too close again.
So far up.
Just a little bit too close.
Lord.
A little bit too close.
Man, they really gotta, not give it their all there at the end.
Royalty, nice clear downfield. He's been kind of quiet since minute number 3. Hero Aster making a pressure. That's a double commit. And they both going for a shot, no follow-up.
Yeah, you never want to see a double commit on overtime. That's especially the worst place you want to see it at.
On the over T.
On the over T?
See you on the rift with the over T's.
Over T's.
Call Me Kenneth.
I didn't get that joke.
It was bad. It was a bad joke. Bad joke. But good follow-up. Oh, and Imagine just puts it well wide of that post. Oh, shot going on. I swore Royalty was trying to put that in his own net.
I thought he did too.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been fair.
I mean, fair is fair. Own goal for own goal's sake.
If they lose this game because of that own goal, I'm sure they're gonna feel a little upset.
Only a tiny bit though. The backboard. Disciple. Again, trying to find some space, and Emon has absolutely nothing in his boots. He backed up to try and get a 3-point turn to try and get that boost. Oh my gosh.
I was expecting to come flying out of nowhere. Yet Emon didn't either.
Disciple can kick it aside. Looking to. Oh, he boots away the defender. Emon getting there a little bit late. Hero Aster trying to make the back pass. Can't get there. Royalty now taking it for himself. The Bandits on the attack. And Imagine. I hate that corner. Trust me. When he nearly plugs his own teammate. But yeah, that corner sucks.
I don't know if he tried to touch the ball there at the end, like a weird ground pinch or not, but he probably should have just left that. But yeah, that corner sucks. It gets me all the time.
It's like, because you have all the momentum flying into it, and then you get stuck, and then you have no idea how to read it.
And then you just don't expect the wall to be there, and then it gets there.
Yeah. Like, how dare these? I think these walls move, to be honest.
Like, I think they changed the angles of the walls.
Oh, like constantly.
Ooh, that would have been a beautiful pass if
nice
he hit
cross
that.
cut, but this is a good counterattack. Royalty standing up strong. Imagine has a shot opportunity, but now the Bandits just have to be patient. I think Royalty went for this a little bit too early because there was not a defender in sight. Call Me Kenneth. We're at 2 minutes into overtime.
I think it was just the worst center of his life there. That's all that was. Oh, so many. This is the thing about Challenger. They put up so many good shots, and they just can't touch the ball to finish them. There's been like,
but they will. I don't think he expected him to get that second one. Again,
here's what I want to know: how does the Challenger team never hit the ball, but always manage to hit their teammates?
That's really good. It's a skill that you just can't teach. All right, it's very innate.
It's like they're magnetic to cars, but not to the freaking ball.
Hero Aster is going to try and come back to this one. He's letting Thunderbirds come upfield, maybe baiting them a little bit on their rotations.
It was smart to stay with that for the 50, but it didn't really go anywhere.
Right now, one of these teams looking to maybe take the Game 1 win. We could just end up in Game 1 for the next forever.
Yeah, imagine spending an hour here. What's your longest overtime?
Longest overtime? What is our longest? I think it's like at least 5 to 6 minutes. I think that's our longest. Do you mean like me or this? Like the league?
Either one, FLG and you personally.
The longest I ever had for me was 8 minutes.
I've had a 12-minute overtime.
Whew, that's a long
and then
overtime.
Lost. I got off for the night.
Uh-oh, good demo. Royalty, open
Pretty
shooting
open,
lane.
good
What a
bump.
bump, and now that's the play. Oh, and taking a little bit of that bullying technique and using it against them. Royalty, that was a good demo. Nice bump, and just has to follow.
Yeah, Kenneth was definitely the mastermind of that play there. Royal had a nice little touch on it, but Kenneth boomed and blocked. And yeah, they definitely couldn't have done that without Kenneth.
So, all right. 11 shots from the Thunderbirds and only 7 from the Bandits, but they're able to get them going. But what does this really kind of divulge to us about the Bandits? That seemed a little bit messy. Well, the whole thing seemed messy, but...
The whole thing seemed messy, but I think Aster is not performing to what I thought. But Kenneth is doing surprisingly way better than I thought he was going to coming into this. But
you
yeah,
have any faith
teams...
in Kenneth? No faith in Kenneth?
No, I did. I just, it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
But yeah, Ema on top of the leaderboard, I thought he would be. Yeah, the teams they just didn't really, they didn't play well together. None of them, either team. They definitely could have played better, have more synergy and things like that. But they kind of just double committed and let things get away from them that they should have put on net.
I was appreciating the Thunderbirds coming back. They were down in a nice little deficit and had a couple times that they actually could have put the game away. But they need to, just like you were saying before, they need to learn to finish. A lot of these guys need to learn to finish. But now
That's a problem for some guys, the first time playing in the league.
I'm surprised
First time.
because you would think they'd be able to finish real easy. Going game number 2. Who will be able to finish now in a game?
Was it even a joke?
It wasn't
Okay. You didn't make any joke out of that. But yeah, this game 2, guys, can't wait. Who do you think has it?
Well, right now, Thunderbirds, they had the momentum, and then Bandits just kind of stole it from them, as Bandits often do. And we got to see a lot more, full team plays out of the Thunderbirds than we did Bandits. So if they start off fast, start off strong, and start early, the Bandits will be hard to catch up to. But
Yeah, I don't care if they miss the ball or they just goes on forever. I just wanted to see them spread out and actually pass to each other.
that is one of the tougher things, too. And later on, these guys will be playing off stream. They know the heat is on, especially to make the postseason, considering that they are down winless so far in series wins. I think they only have 1 game win to their entire credit, and they only have 7 games entirely. Now the nice little pass. Whoa, that's a good cut to the backboard. It's coming off the crossbar, but kept honest.
That was really
Defense.
close, but remind me and all of our viewers, how many times can a team lose before they are out of the league?
Mathematically, it's up to them because for the 6 teams here in the Challenger League, the top 4 will be making the postseason. So it's all up to math, Even a one series winning team could make the playoffs with the way some of these guys are kind of doing it mathematically.
Ooh.
But that means that there would be an undefeated team, which right now the Ninjas are 4-0. So could happen.
Yeah, we're getting ready to fix that.
Oh.
The Spartans have bullseyed an enemy. We have the Ninja's name on a billboard in our office and with a big red X across it.
Now tell me about
the want to be.
Well, we're gonna get to the Spartans
Oh,
office.
great
and
pass there by Imagine.
There was a great pass over to Ema, but it was also a takeaway from his teammate, as Disciple was looking to try and put that one in a hard strike. So, give and take. Cross
Didn't
cut.
see that one, but that was close. What were you saying? Ooh, Ema? What were you saying?
Nice little drop off. Hold on, we got the Thunderbirds on the attack. Ema going for a bump. He's probably going to try and kill Royalty. Misses him on the swipe. Right now, Thunderbirds holding off the Bandits. I mean, not really too much has changed, except they just denied the onslaught that began in game number 1.
It's kind of just like the overtime, really, here. There's a little breakaway here, but Disciples got it. Do you think both teams are just evenly matched, and right now it just comes up to whoever gets the slight edge?
Well, at this point, it's about who makes the lesser of mistakes.
Oh.
Ema with a nice little tap, and that just beats out the defender who flips right out of his lane.
Ooh, feels backflip, man. That's sad. That's the nerves talking to you. That is. Oh man, yeah, that hurt me. I've done that plenty of times.
Stick aimed a little too high.
Yeah, or key. You don't know.
Or key. No one plays on mouse and keyboard.
Yes, we do. We exist. We are valid.
Is this like a self-help group for mouse and keyboard players?
Yes, we need a self-help group.
You really do. You and Tim. That's it.
Constantly ridiculed by everybody in the league. Okay.
If you
are
are a mouse
good
and keyboard
players.
player, hit M and K in the chat because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be no one doing that. Phoenix,
You know what? Let's get a keyboard and mouse tag roll in the Discord so we can support each other.
We kind of need to do that. It'd be so few. It'd be one of the rarest used roles we have. Imagine trying to get a clear. And Thunderbirds now in a fun position. This is their first lead of the match. Hero Aster. He has been one of those kind of hot and cold players. When he performs, it's great. That's what I was saying to the Bandits. If they are to win this match, it will be based on his production.
Correct. Yeah, I really can't say which team has the edge. It's extremely back and forth. Ooh, that was close.
Nice
It's extremely back and forth, and it's just I don't know how to say it other than it's just like basic play.
I mean, well, welcome to Challenger League.
I play in Challenger League. Okay, I've seen.
Have you?
Yes. I've seen different. Ooh,
What the
back
heck?
pass?
Royalty going for the 900 IQ back pass instead of a dunk to the net. Now turning
Imagine forgetting he had boost.
he was just imagining, you know?
He was imagining he had boost.
There was a movie about someone imagining fuel in a plane and then imagined like a golden tire. I'm gonna have to find that movie. I watched it with my mom all the time. And
That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
You have no idea. It was a great movie. They lost a
You know
wheel and they imagined one, and then they were able to land, and no one died.
Ooh.
What a kill! And but
What a demo.
oh, the shot coming in and it will go hecka wide. This is actually a drop off that Colby Kenneth can come back to, but it's beat out by Disciple as he outpaces the midline. Thunderbirds only one goal in this entire game, and it was about the midway point. But Bandits unable to catch up, unable to retain this possession, and will be Thunderbirds catching up in this series.
Game 5. Game 5. Game 5.
I mean, we're going
Let's
to game
go.
3.
Content. Content.
Just constant. So Bandits really not doing more in terms of offense than they were in game number 1. This was a much shorter bout because of a lack of OT, but Thunderbirds were putting on a heck of a show in game 1. So kind of makes sense that they're keeping the momentum going here. What's holding the Bandits back? Like what's really their crux?
I mean, it's just, communication and synergy. I don't know if they play a lot together, but it seems like they second guess each other a lot. There's something about watching, you're playing with somebody and you see them miss a lot of shots, so you start going up and double committing with them, and then you miss shots, and then they don't trust you, and then nobody in the team trusts anybody because it's a challenger, and then everything goes all to crap.
Because challenger.
Because challenge.
Because
That's the best way I can describe that.
that is a valid argument to any of this. Because challenger. But that's true.
But
It's starting to look like
Ema
individual efforts from the side of the Bandits and nothing really together. I mean, there's a couple times that I thought it was accidental back passes, but nothing that was really on purpose.
Yeah, I haven't seen any assist plays or any infield passing really. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. And Ema
But,
able
Ema-
to deke on the opponents from their miss. One mistake really told the tale of game number 2.
Yeah, I mean it's this close with teams this close in the losing, not a losing bracket, but at this low bracket. It's literally just the smallest things that can change the whole game around or make or break the game.
Boom in the chat says all back passes were on purpose. So I have to go with
Yeah,
that.
right.
But
Oh!
what in the? Hold on. Someone fell asleep at the wheel. This little knock right here, and then Imagine didn't get it. Hero Aster kind of just
And
wiggled
another-
backwards.
Another bad touch by Royal. His keys. I think he needs new sticks or something.
Someone get that man some kind of, I don't know, epoxy, some glue, some tape. Fix his buttons.
Get him a keyboard and mouse. Get that man a keyboard and a mouse. He'll never have his sticks in the wrong position again.
Okay, I will say that when I'm playing with controller, I do have my keyboard and mouse ready in case something goes wrong. So it is a good backup plan, good contingency to have available.
It's a good first plan. What are you talking about?
It's not a good, it's a good backup plan.
I did get a controller and play on Xbox, and I placed Gold 3, so I'm really not feeling the controller play,
I mean, so wait, which controller did you use? You use PS4, use an Xbox controller? Like what's
Xbox controller.
Xbox? Okay. Because I've been told apparently PS4 is the way. I don't know why. I
Well,
think
everyone says
think
that
what
because-
everyone does. Oh, a nice little beat. All right, we're talking about controllers, but Royalty trying to get his team back in control of this match. I know, amazing segue.
I actually was gonna say the same thing. Dude, he just got up there. That's it. He got up there and got the ball. That was good. He didn't backflip.
Everyone was kind of leaning forward from the Thunderbirds, feeling good about themselves, and Royalty was like, okay, when I can actually touch the ball, I hit shots. Oh,
Well-
Hero getting inspired by Royalty, trying to do something a little bit higher. Now do
Yeah,
some
I think the Bandits are finally letting their hands do what their brains tell them. This is pretty impressive when you actually do the things your brain wants you to do.
Oh, nice little beat. He's trying to out-dribble all three of the Thunderbirds who are now out of rotation. Royalty is going for...
Here we go.
He knew that he was going to get beat by the defender, so figured to pass it up. Call me Kenneth gonna call you late because he keeps missing at these and just kind of taking a very inadvertent lane to the ball.
Call him whiff. Yeah, but the okay, nice. I was gonna say the Bandits seem to have their mojo back, and they're starting to be aggressor in this match. But Thunderbirds just put one on their net.
Oh, this one's mathematical. Caught him backwards. What a save, but what a dog. World T, that's 2.
Yeah, Royalty said stop talking about me and starts putting things in right after we're talking trash about him. But yeah, Disciple could have had a way better clear here. Honestly.
Man. Yeah, he honestly that he was trying to streak away like right up kind of the boulevard there towards the net, and then when he got the 50, it still headed straight to the net, just calculated. So Royalty,
Yeah,
good focus, and this is actually the style of play that when Royalty is playing, it's either gonna be him or Hero, because Call Me Kenneth is supposed to be kind of like the backup man. He's trying to he's filling in.
Right. Yeah. These players are better than what they're showing us right now.
Oh, good.
Oh, good
All right.
bump.
Nice demos here as the Bandits. All right, they're starting to actually go shoot and just cruise their way into the net.
Yeah, Kenneth's definitely the MVP for the Bandits. He's made more lanes than anybody else has made shots on their team.
I'm eating garlic bread. Go on.
Okay, well he's made way more. You know, there should be a score for like demoing people and getting a goal right after, like for opening up the net or something.
I'm kind of sad they haven't implemented that yet, because that's the play, to be honest. Like, they have exterminations, and that's cool. Oh my god, what a set. Hero Aster. No, it's gonna be Call Me Kenneth takes away the shot. But yeah, I want to see like a. They should just call the medal like bang bang or something, because
Yeah.
bang bang.
Or what's it called when you put things around the net a lot? Playmaker. They should definitely make it a playmaker.
So just an extra like full playmaker medal if you get like the demo and then the goal immediately.
That's what playmaker should be. It shouldn't be like assists. Whatever. Who cares about assists? Demos are where it's at.
Ooh, what
Look,
about
their best player?
Oh, what about like spotter? Like for like a sniper, it's like the same guy. Not quite?
Spotters don't usually go out and knife the enemy army.
Okay,
Wow,
okay,
yeah,
true,
big-
true. Okay, well then who would do like Grenadier?
That's
people-
way worse.
I don't. Look, we're struggling. We're struggling out here. Okay.
Call take or something. Oh no. Oh.
Oh,
He's
nice little.
definitely
Oh,
gonna-
he's gonna get ahead of it. And he's gonna try and go for the bump on Imagine. But Imagine.
Yeah, he definitely could have had a better touch there, but not bad.
Well, the Bandits right back in it, and Royalty, I think, he had the controller in like his grandmother's hands in game 1 and 2, because game 3 he has been just going off on him. In fact, all the Bandits really just kind of getting speedy.
Yeah, they're switching into gear. I think the Thunderbirds are looking at their score right now and remembering every single lost game they've had this season and just blacking out and giving up. I think I just don't think they can do it.
For right now.
I feel like they're traumatized.
It's kind of weird seeing this team go from like literally 0 miles per hour in game 1 and 2, and then just hauling butt. But now you see kind of that it was that opening volley that really took the Thunderbirds by surprise, and they've gone right back to what they were doing before, which is getting in each other's way like this, and kind of just full on missing. Lots of speed, lots of whiffs, lots of whiffs.
Yeah, they're really doing a lot better than they were before. Now they're only doing double commits, not triple commits,
Yeah,
and
just a little bit.
they're only missing the ball half the time.
Improvement for improvement's sake, but Bandits able to take the match point lead and a nice little
one
exclamation
more.
point at the end of game 3.
One more just to sucker punch him. Yeah, that's bad. That's all I can say. That was bad. That was a bad game.
Okay, well,
The
regardless.
Bandits are getting it. The Bandits are definitely doing what they're supposed to, but I mean, no one's really putting up a fight here, man. Okay. Like what? He's turtling. He just pull shot turtled him.
Well, the Thunderbirds, to this point, have doubled their entire season's game wins with one game. So, we're looking at it here. Very even effort all across the Bandits. In fact, that is a full team effort right there. Able to defend and just put the onslaught on these birds. And very quiet. Go the Thunderbirds right now. Down 2-1.
Thunder choke, man. Yeah, the Bandits are they're just getting it. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Thunderbirds cannot seem to find that groove.
Yeah,
Even
but
though
this-
EMA is doing their absolute best to put shots on net.
I mean, he has more than, or he has double of what the rest of his teammates have, and yeah, you gotta feel for him because there's a lot to be desired. Imagine has been fairly slow, as well as Disciple, but Bandits just started kind of waking up in that game, and I expect them to continue to do the same. But Royalty is 90-0. It's either smacks it, throws it in, good to go, going for the dunks, or literally nothing out there. So we got
Yeah, Royalty. I want to see him do something this game to make up for the first 2 games. Because after that last game, I think he's a good player. I just don't want him to, keep missing and whiffing the ball.
Same thing with
Impressed.
with Hero. Hero has been kind of beating the back linesman a few different times with dribbles, but nothing really finishes out. But we're going into game number 4, and the Bandits ready to put this one out. But the Thunderbirds are going to try and force a game 5, just like we all want out of the Challenger League. Open lane, open shot. Maybe you're going to make the beat, but no Emo with the save.
He just had to just get in the way. I mean, that's all he had to do. The Bandits missed 2-3 times. Eventually, they're gonna get back. I'm really dogging on these teams. I really am. I don't know why.
I realize it. It's all
I must
right.
be in a bad mood or
This one's
something.
coming straight down. That's a good demo, but a nice clear. Disciple realizing he has to get that out in a hurry. This is going to be a little pooch to himself. Maybe the carry
Aster.
will go wide. Royalty's going to try and side roll. No connection. Was going to leave Disciple. Try and carry it out. Iman now looking for a lot more real estate behind him, and Call Me Kenneth wave dashing his way back into position as the Bandits now are trying to recoil against a counter-attacking Thunderbirds, and they get there just a little late.
The Thunderbirds are trying to play a little more together. That's what I want to see.
They were like this in the beginning of game number 3, and then it all just kind of started falling apart very rapidly. Oh, this one dropping down just like that, but a nice save. Ema continuing to keep his birds in their nest. Oh,
Birds in flight.
oh, little fake, little dribble. Imagine, what is Hero Aster? Oh man, Hero Aster
Oh.
just straight up called himself off to give it to Kenneth.
There were so many IQ things just happening in that little 2-second window. They were like, okay, I gotta go back, now I gotta go up, now I gotta put underneath him, I'm gonna go underneath him, and then
It's like he was playing the game, instead of with a stick, playing with like a D-pad, and just moving it only in like 90-degree angles. Ema,
I think their brain. Ooh,
nice little fake. That will be a double commit, but Call Me Kenneth will be able to get it out, putting it right back in the paint. Disciple's gonna steal that back boost, slowing down the counter by the Bandits. Bandits they've been trapped for the last 45 seconds. Of course, as soon as I talk about it, it's going to the backboard. Now the Thunderbirds are trying to go back onto defense.
here we go. I think the Thunderbirds might make a comeback in this game.
They had such a large amount of offense versus the Bandits in games 1 and 2. And then the Bandits came alive, started shooting, started getting behind the ball. Call Me Kenneth trying to get this 45. That'll be a beat. Emon now rotating forward. It'll be Hero Aster to continue the play, but he goes behind him. Nice little back pass. He is constantly back passing to try and enable these little baits by the defenders. That is a double commit by the Bandits, and they might get punished for it.
I mean, yeah, backpacking is a good idea if you can get it off well. I mean, that's the teamwork I was looking for, but well, it was an interesting bump.
I never know if Ema is going for the fake, or if he's just going for the bump, or if he's...
I don't think Emon knows until he gets there.
Yeah, that's about right. But I mean, he's doing it. He's putting on shots. Hero Aster, right up under this. A nice little scoop. 2 minutes left. Thunderbirds seem to be slightly ahead, but even then, it's still 0-0.
It's really hard to tell at this point. They're literally 50-50 in the center of the map.
I mean, it's the same thing. Nice back pass.
That's a good pass.
Over from Disciple. He's going to try and make this turn. He's going to run away from it. A good decision. Going for that boost. And a 50 clear by Kenneth against forthcoming Thunderbird. That's a shot. Oh, my goodness. Trying to turn the post.
Yeah, Disciple is definitely trying to get his team to, teamwork in shape here.
Aster.
I
Scarred.
just need everyone needs to pick up their weight, man.
Well, so
Ooh,
far,
what the?
that's a set. It will go straight to the high corner. Now Royalty looking to clear this one, but it will be Disciple. Did he catch him sleeping? No. Hero Aster with a great clear. It's 60 seconds coming up. Thunderbirds still with too many eggs in their basket. They need to turn one into a score.
I need a score this game, please.
Anyone.
I want to see Thunderbirds win it.
Everyone.
No, I want Thunderbirds.
Oh, but that will be
Oh,
the beat, and Ema can't rotate back in time. The Bandits strike first, and it may be the last one we need to finish this match.
That's my bad, guys. My bad. You know, maybe they can. Maybe they can come back. Yeah, I kind of cast or cursed them, but
Hey.
maybe they can make the comeback here.
48 seconds. Disciple coming
Oh.
around from the outside.
Oh,
What a
missed his
tactical
flip.
miss. Ema with the challenge. It's going to drop straight in, and what a save. Oh, but he cleared
Ema
it
back passing to the Bandits.
Well, luckily, it didn't have much power on it. Ema still has a little bit of time. He will
He's
get
still in it. They're
challenged.
still in it.
Ema's on the opposite side of the
Yeah,
field.
I
He's on the
know,
wrong
and
side of
that's-
history, and Hero Aster will get a lot of
Wrong
interest.
side of history.
Well, for this particular play.
Oh yeah, but definitely just they had to put everybody in and try and make the last goal. There was no way they were gonna play full defense and make that. So I think Thunderbirds did what they were supposed to. It just didn't work out for them this time.
Hero Aster, one more for the Gipper. 20 seconds left, and they're going to bring this back. That nice double commit, but it actually is non-punishable because they're going to put it all the way on the back wall. Oh, Royalty is going to make it even worse. Trying to go for
Kept
back.
it.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness! Hero Aster just adding some insult to injury. The Thunderbirds are out.
Thank you, Royal T. That was a great setup. And Aster, I think, was just in the right place.
What a heads-up play. But it will be without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, a little bit of lag. That's cool. Doesn't even matter. But Thunderbirds, they did well. They are looking
They did well.
to be on the verge of elimination from the postseason as the Bandits improve to 2-2. Thunderbirds fall to 0-3.
Thunder choke. Thunder choke. Thunder choke.
It's starting to really come to fruition here, isn't it?
It really is. I'm really glad I started that. That's awesome. Maybe this was the worst caster's curse of them all. I caster cursed the entire team for the entire season.
Well, I mean, it's going to be pretty profitable to you because you have your team coming up. And honestly, you guys have to play against a pretty darn stout mob team. This mob team was nearly able to take down the undefeated Ninjas. But that's a little bit more to talk about in just a few minutes. Stick with us. We'll be right back for our second and remaining match of the night for the Challenger League Season 5. I know that our boy Phoenix over here is going to have a lot to talk about. So
Oh, man.
it's going to be a lot of screaming. It's going to be a lot of yelling. So
yeah.
just stick with us. We'll be right back.
a sticky situation when evil's looking for a chance. And I know we are the newest generation. We got the power in our hands. Web slinging through the trenches.
I'm coming through with my crew to make a play. I don't need no super suit, I'm feeling.
When I say Brooklyn, stand up. You better just fix your posture. And every hero needs this theme song. So
Who in here trying to start a fight? Who in here trying to start a fight? Who in here trying to start it? Bang. Who in here trying to start it? Who in here trying to start it?
yeah. Yeah, as a boy, always knew I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the promise that it brings. You only wanted me to screw up, but it's something that you're never gonna see. And everything that you hope for, yeah, it was only in a dream. Yeah, now I go on a roll and a roll, and I know that I'm never breaking down. I control all the flow on my soul, put a sword at the stone in the ground. Joey said it would be someday, seeing castles in the clouds. One way or another, when I step in the room, everybody better bow. So be careful how you talk to me, 'cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down, so you better start running, so you better start running, so you better start running, because I'm coming right now, 'cause I'm coming right now. Huddle masses talking whispers, situation getting tenser. You should probably pay attention. Boy, you know I'm born to win it.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Hail Monkey Man. I'm still in the booth with Phoenix because we have a big one for you guys tonight. It is the Spartans and the Mob. Spartans second place right now to the Ninjas, who are currently sitting undefeated, but the Mob gave them, and the Ninjas I mean, a whole heck of a lot of guff to have them still overcome them. So, Phoenix, being the captain of the Spartans, tell us all about your strategic plan of taking yourself out tonight.
My strategic plan of taking myself out tonight is I am more worried about the Ninjas and then anybody else in the series. And I want Lime to have his game. And what better time to have his game than against the Mob? Because, in my opinion, what an easy game. But,
easy
you know,
peasy lemon squeezy is
Yeah,
what
they're
you
not
told me
horrible.
before. You told me
Easy
that Krister Bob might as well not even have a controller in his hands with how terrible he plays. You told me that the Mob themselves, as a franchise, pretty much are big babies and don't deserve to even play this game and should have uninstalled a long time ago. All quotes. All
don't
quotes.
forget that I said that their moms don't love them.
The moms, no love. No love.
No love from the moms.
We
Yep.
let's take a little look-see here, because I mean, you're talking big game, and I'm maybe making up a few things along the way. But let's take a little look right now at the Stataruskis, because you guys look like you super suck. But by comparison, so yeah, right now Mob looking like a much stronger squad, especially 42.5% from the field, and they look like they're not going to let you score 3.8 saves per game. What is the mindset of your Spartans going into this to try and overtake this mob, even when you're ahead?
Definitely. Just give Intuos the ball, or pass Intuos the ball, or get Intuos to an area where he can hit the ball.
So into it.
Usually, so Intuos. No, Tim and Lime. We haven't played much with Lime, but Tim and Intuos have been playing a lot recently together. Not a lot, but they've played together more than me and Intuos have, or me and Tim have recently. So they kind of have their own synergy down, and I think the two of them have become quite the pair.
Well, we're going to get to see who's going to be quite the pair indeed, because we're heading down to the field. Game number 1 underway, and already Intuos trying to make his presence known as Balthier, our newest mobster, the Mobberiskis, some might call them, no one calls them that, are going to try and find their way against the Spartans, who are once more fighting for the Emperor in their own house.
And I do want to say, I asked a few of our players before the game, and they are fairly confident in their abilities in this game. So if they lose this first game, it might crush them.
Well,
so I'm hoping that the Spartans take at least the first game off.
You know, we saw in week number 1 you guys getting crushed 0-2, and that seems to have been a thing of the past, because Intuos was suffering that game from a little bit of mental drama, and now is just coming in and slams this one home.
Intuos is just he's our baby, man. He's just, we've grown that man with no microphone up, and we've built our whole game plan around him.
I forgot that he's console, isn't he? I think he is.
I think so, but he has no microphone.
Just none.
Literally none. We just have to guess where he is, and he's usually there.
I mean, you know, if that's trust. That's trust. It's a gaming line.
Yeah.
We've not seen him at all on stream, and so this will be his kind of debut to come in.
Yeah, we're hoping he doesn't get shaky legs. But the mob team, yeah, I was kind of worried they beat the ninjas, but I'm not super worried. My players seem fairly confident they can win, and I trust their abilities.
Nice little passing play. Balthier trying to go in as well. Exotic Stew was a huge component of the mob. Oh my goodness, nearly going barred down into a one-man wrecking crew so far. Stew. Nice little dribble. He's going to kick the gaming line away, and
Ooh.
Tim getting beat as well. Intuos with the bad read, but the gaming line gets back in time, only for a shot to come on. Your Spartans shields up, providing some good defense.
Yeah, our rotations, especially the main setup, we definitely have our rotations kind of coming down.
Now,
It gets shaky sometimes, but way less double commits than we saw in the last match.
well, hey, less shield, more spear, get the offense to push the opponents aside. Intuos, a great clear, is going to give Lime and Tim a little bit of extra time. Intuos ends up being kind of a back quarter pass on that low side corner. Balthier with a knockdown, and Balthier was a big part of the ninjas, or not the ninjas, but of the mob whenever they were facing off against the ninjas. He wanted to walk away with a W that day, couldn't quite come up with it, but they were able to go off stream and really just kind of ransack the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, very fair. Balthier is a good player. I haven't played with him a lot, but you've seen the games he's in and what happens to those games.
He's kind of an off and on player in terms of like just being around. Oh, and this one going to the backboard. Stu's trying to line it up. He goes
He's
in
clear.
for the commit. Intuos getting a little bit cheeky. Lime will end up winning that 50. And so it's been that one killer strike that's given Spartans the lead, but nothing since then. More defense.
Yeah, they've been a little more solid on defense here. I think that's probably the smarter way to go. But definitely, Bob's trying. I mean, they're hammering. They're hammering away at our defense here.
Intuos. And we were just talking about it before, based on those stat lines, 3.8 saves on average per game. They're not going to let you come knocking at their door too many different times. Now Lethal Tim looking for a clear. That one particular moment, though, where a lot of those saves came in, there's no one at home. Lethal Tim just has to put this away, and he will outpace the defender and force the issue at the post.
Good cutting. I just yelled at him through the walls. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but
good.
yeah, definitely he's doing. Yeah, if he messes anything up, I'm gonna walk into his room and slap him. So
So you guys are right next to each other right now.
literally through a wall. He can probably hear me casting into his mic right now.
When you the next time you go and yell at him, make sure to just kind of bang on the wall and tell him to keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah, next time he misses another ball like that, I'm gonna tell him to stop sucking.
Into us with a nice upfield pass. Lime is going to go for a doink. In fact, he's just going to go for a fake. Oh, he still beats him. Oh, my goodness. Lime just playing with him.
What a great little... I don't know if he was unconfident in his abilities to doink it, but he just did whatever he was supposed to without knowing it, I think. But that was great.
They were definitely expecting him to try for the doink, but they did not know to expect that. That was something else.
The chat's pointing out how biased I am. Yeah, it's my team. Don't put me in the casting booth. You don't want me to be biased.
It's tough. There's always bias that comes out. See, I can kind of quell my bias because I have the casuals, and we're every single one of my, both my teams are winless. So they try.
I don't think I've been biased in any game. I think I usually just pick somebody I like before the match starts, and then I just roast the other team.
And that's how I do it too.
That's how.
Just slightly more professionally. Just only slightly though. Stu.
Me professional? No way.
I know. He's gonna get behind it, and Into Us is still gonna continue to put on some moves. Well, right now Spartan's looking good. They were able to outlast the siege that the mob were able to put on, and otherwise have provided much stouter defense than what was previously touted. Oh, a nice little beat though, Krister Bob. Good flick.
Chris is definitely hearing a lot of my trash talk, and he's I think he's trying to prove me wrong here. But yeah, definitely a good dribble and a flick.
Dang, Stu getting right up in there, saying what a save against them. But you know what? They're feeling spicy right now. I'm pretty certain we are gonna have a team make the playoffs who only has one series win. I'll go back through the books, see how this is gonna turn out mathematically. But as the timer counts down, Stu seems to just be standing still and has lost connection. Oh,
we DDoSed him actually because he would have saved us.
Big oofers.
Oh, Into Us.
Into Us with a little light finesse, and it looks like we're going to be seeing if Stu is going to be coming on back.
Yeah, Into Us with the F. Can we get some Fs in chat for the boys?
Hit him with.
Look at that.
DDoS is in the chat, everyone. We can.
Yeah, we definitely DDoSed him.
DDoS in the chat.
Yeah.
So we'll be taking a momentary break. We can come back to the casters booth for a moment as we leave them on the field rather. So doing well. Into Us coming out confident and strong and not at all worrisome like he was in y'all's first match on stream.
No, yeah, and this is what I like to see. I like to see our whole team participating in these. I mean, everyone has a goal on my team. Everyone has at least one shot. Tim's kind of has one, but his one was a goal. To be fair, he has 2 saves. Everyone kind of just we've made our team very sound. We try to seal up a lot of our holes. A big part of our offensive playing is just keeping it in their half no matter what. So sometimes that involves a lot of half rotations, but I think we're really good. And I think next time we play the Ninjas, we're going to give them a harder time than they think they are going to get.
And you'll actually maybe have a full roster at that point too. So, here's hoping. Now, for those of you that may be wondering, we will have 2 weekends of playoffs forthcoming. This is week 3 of season 5. So we have this week and 2 more days after this, as well as 1 more, and then it's 2 weekends of playoffs. So there is going to be fun when it comes to the Challenger League. The first 3 matches of the Challenger League, one of them will have an elimination on that night. So one of these top 4 of the 6 will have to make day 2. But then after that, it's going to be the Vanguard and the Champion Leagues trying to do the exact same thing. So we're going to get to game number 2. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Okay, good. So it looks like we're finally getting in there. I nearly pressed the wrong button. Woo! Make sure that I fix it. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. But what do you expect? Would you expect anything different out of the mob? Maybe there's a little bit of a connection issue between them, but otherwise, anything really different forthcoming?
Definitely not. No. We were on a roll this morning. We're still on a roll. I think we're going to be good.
Nice little extra touch. Balthier trying to dribble his way all the way downfield. Krister Bob. Oh, they're just outpacing the mob. Nice little launch. Going for a clear. He barely gets there in time. Lime putting on a nice little bit of pressure. Turns off fake challenge. That'll bring the defenders out. But a kill onto Lethal Tim is going to leave this as a 2v3. But that 2 misses. Tim looking for Intuos, trying to get this back to midfield and winning that 50. Coming from the 45 is going to leave it for the rest of his teammates.
Mob kind of bumping each other over there. That's what happens when you have a bad team. See, good teams don't do that.
Oh my gosh. Lime with the setup. He has not a whole lot of boost, and I kind of want to see more out of Tim. He has kind of a...
Don't we all? Every time.
Every single time. This one cross-cutting right into the paint. Intuos going to leave it for Lime and trying to go for one more challenge. So far, so good. Don't have that early goal out of the Spartans just yet.
But, well, watch what you say.
All right, they're trying.
It was very
Balthier.
close.
One more beat. That's a good finesse pass, and may just kind of give it to himself. Able to outpace the defenders. Intuos. This is in you that they trust.
Yeah, it definitely, that's my hashtag is for my Discord. It's Intuos we trust. Because Intuos is the man. If you're ever sad or lonely and you're in a match and you don't know if your goal's going to go in, just look for his name.
If you ever need someone to talk to, and you don't really want them to talk back, you just want them to listen, this is the man. Because he has no mic anyway.
he'll just be in your Discord chat. He'll listen. I can't tell you the amount of... wide open.
Okay. All right, Krister
All right.
Bob.
What was that? 1 sec. I got to scream.
Oh, goodness. So he's going to go scream at Lethal Tim, but just outpacing that midfield turn. And Lethal Tim was trying to rotate, but Krister Bob just caught him sleeping.
Okay, I need some water.
Did you beat him? Did you beat him up?
Yeah, I did beat him up. But yeah, I think the gaming line, we kind of went all heads in there, and the defense wasn't really on point. But it's fine. It's fine. It's 1 goal.
I could just tell that you went like just screamed into us, trying to knock it from the low side. Now, Balthier. Balthier has been initiating a lot of these attacks to try and escape the mob's end. Oh, Tim, time to leave it for Intuos. That's a giveaway, and Balthier, I'm surprised no one from the mob was able to make more use of that.
Yeah, we're looking at little chinks in our defense here.
Just now joining us, Challenger League right now. We're in our second match, our final match of the night between these two different teams and these guys. So looking at the possible playoff scenarios here, if the Spartans were to win, going 3-1, they'd still be that 1 match behind on the Ninjas. But they are looking to succeed at maybe being number 2, considering all the other losses that a lot of these different teams would be set up against. Who would you want to play as a 3rd seed?
As a 3rd seed?
Yes.
Who would I want to play?
If you're the 2nd seed, because I mean 2 versus 3.
Okay, what are my options here?
Literally
Is there
everyone that
anyone
isn't a ninja.
Okay,
This
awesome.
team included. Oh, a nice save by Balthier.
No one's really made a impression on us except for the Ninjas. You know, every team's just another team to me. Ooh,
A slight
bad
miss.
save.
It looks like the mob are on the attack now. Intuos trying to dribble with this, and he just was a little late. He had actually all of it, but he dodge rolled away.
Yeah, he, you know what? Maybe not into us we trust. You know what? I can't go and hit into us. I'll hit Tim for him.
It's probably
Yeah,
Tim.
one goal given away, and now I'm against him.
To the backboard. Oh, no finish,
Oh,
though. This
that
is the
was
counter
lucky.
play. Tim. Oh, he puts it behind Krister Bob. That was a full field push.
Krister doing whatever the heck that was to save the ball. Oh, I think he... Okay, he went too far and tried to flip backwards.
Yeah,
and
he thought there would be a shot at the near side post, and Tim just finessed it behind him, and he just kind of threw his arms up like, nah!
When Tim's not on stream, he's getting pretty good at positioning his shots, but not usually on stream. You know what? Maybe I should have subbed in for him.
Wow. Wow.
No, he's good.
But Lime doing well so far. Able to
Yeah,
just-
Lime's a really good sub for us because, I don't know, his playstyle fits ours really well without having to play with him a lot.
So lots of clowning, you mean? There's lots of,
No, he's very quiet. It's actually like another into us. He almost never talks.
What if it's just Intuos? Twice.
He has 2 controllers. That's why he's giving a goal
He's
up.
just so good. He has 1 in each hand. Oh, this is a beat right here.
It's free.
He nearly
So
missed
free.
it. He nearly missed it.
No, that was calculated. Look at
Is it on
that.
purpose? Oh, hold on.
Dude, into us we trust. Look at this. Oh yeah, easy money, right? No, okay, maybe not, but
I don't know about that.
it was very close. It was very close.
Well, they were down 1, and they let that 2-goal run happen from the mob. And now your Spartans doing quite well, looking to possibly get a sweep going here. It's 40 seconds remaining though for the mob to try and respond. Oh, and they will respond.
What a demo!
Nice demo play. Krister Bob and the mob not gonna leave just yet.
I'm not gonna lie, that was good, and I know Tim is so angry right now.
Can you hear him?
But
He's banging on the wall.
no, I'm just sure. Intuos even typed great demo. Yeah, that was. They definitely have to look out for that.
I'm gonna believe. I don't think Intuos actually is on. He's not on console because we can see. Oh, but will this drop in? It's just a little bit short. And then
But
Tim
yeah,
jumps like that.
I'm not saying that's the way to defeat our, thing, but
But you
definitely
are
hurts.
saying it works.
It does apparently work.
Stu with the beat. That's a drop, and that's
Ooh,
a bomber
great pass.
going. And this is a series of 2-goal runs. It was 1, then 2, then 2 for the Spartans, and now 2 for the mob. They, at the 40-second mark, 26 seconds ago, were down 3-2. They're now up 4-3.
Yeah, I think we might lose this game. We'll win the rest of them, though.
Well, with a setup like that, Intuos is going to be given some time. Nothing but space. Oh, he's trying to make a doink out of it, and it goes off target. Line with the set. Intuos with one more shot. It will be killed out into the grass. Mob able to just barely keep the Spartans at bay.
Just barely. But yeah, I mean, if this goes to a game 5, I still wouldn't be concerned. This is okay. Now our team looks a lot like I think it was the Bandits team who just played, because one of our teammates is way higher. Yeah, Intuos is Steam messaging me. He says, "I effed up, LOL." Yeah, Intuos, you sure did.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, at least he knows it. There's some people that won't admit a few of their mistakes, but I mean, there was an opportunity at the end there that they could
The mob
really come back.
Yeah, the mob definitely made their openings there with that one little dribble over earlier in the game, and then that demo. They definitely have to make their openings, and they're pretty good at that.
Well, I mean, Balthier apparently he's going to be like his big brother Ema. He's going to get in there, make demos, make bumps, but will they be able to keep that up? I'm not sure. The Bandits earlier were able to recover, kind of getting slung around and slung aside, but I believe the Spartans, this was kind of a very fast momentum game. Like, they were up, and then all of a sudden, less than 30 seconds later, oh boy, were they down. So
oh yeah,
it's a matter of making sure that that those kind of responses don't happen in earnest like that.
You can't give up on a game before the time runs out. There's always a way to come back.
Gotta play to the final second. Game number 3, Spartans and Mob. The Mob trying to stay alive as they head towards the postseason. Oh, one more touch won't get there. He didn't have all his boost ready to go.
He was close, but yeah.
Oh, a nice little tug away as Stu is going for a midline shot. Opening volley so far. Been pretty
Yeah,
easy.
I think seeing that the demo worked so well last game, I think they're going to try to implement more of those
Oh,
into this
Intuos
match.
right behind himself.
Ooh,
I can't tell if Tim contributed to that clear. This one's going to go from the high 90, maybe back out. No, it will be cleared out by Stu.
I don't think he helped that 50 at all.
Not one
The
bit.
gaming line here, definitely, his positioning is a little off.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That one will go in. A little bit too much forward jump instead of up. And Tim just cannot stop this long shot from Balthier.
Yeah, definitely close, but that was just got in. Just got in.
That was barely. But
I bet he thought it was going to come out.
the Mob are starting to feel good. They're starting to come out here and they're starting to really just put on some shots. They're getting their confidence going. Stu, that will get dropped from the high backboard. Tim's going to try and pass this over to Intuos. Intuos will not cross-cut. It's in fact just going to come right on back to the midfield line. Intuos. Krister Bob. Oh, he doesn't even have to do much. He just keeps it on his fender and floats his way to a tie.
How do you fake a hard hit into a soft hit?
I think he just
That
couldn't
was-
stop driving next to it. I think it just kept happening.
I was gonna say, we saw this with the ninjas where Mob just kind of comes back. You know, they kind of get down the first game and then they get warm or used to it and they come back the next game.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
That lower brick just barely keeping Intuos away from another point. But he will now steal that big boost on the forward side of Mob. Balthier, he's going to force Tim to come out from his own back wall. Tim, I want to see a little bit more proficiency because he so far is it's kind of lacking that.
I will say with me and Tim, we both work a lot. You know, real life gets in the way. The most times we play is during game times. Like we don't play much more than it's time to play the game.
That's
like
probably
an hour
not the
before.
best time to practice.
Yeah, we don't practice a lot. We don't have a lot of time for it. But Tim definitely wants to start getting more into it, and I'm thinking about getting a little more serious about it. Nice bump. See, yeah, definitely go for more bumps.
On trying to go for another bump attempt onto Lime. Over rotating, getting aggressive, and the Mob may be able to get punished for that one. That's a long sling. Balthier. So when he's not trying to just put in those long hammers at the net, he's also making either a rotating bump attempt through his opponent's net, or he is also trying to just get these big old saves from his. I know. Oh, but setting up another one, Christopher Bob. What a placement shot! Puts it away from the defenders, and again the Mob retain the lead.
Yeah, the pressure from the Mob there was just pretty consistent, and we had a little over-rotation errors there, I think.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how he knew where that was gonna go. All 4 tires hit that ball. I don't know where that would have gone. It just kind of kept going.
Oh, no. I kind of get scared when the game lands in the back post.
Uh-oh. Double commit. That means they're all both looking for dunks, and it comes out. There may be a counterplay happening. It's 2-on-1. All he has to do is either fake him out. He went for the demo, but he touched the ball afterwards.
That would have been good.
Oh, it was one of those solo plays that you do in duels where you just cheese on the defender for staying in net. Oh, but he touched the ball. All right.
He could have gone a few ways with that one, but, you know, it happens.
Little Tim, being given a shooting lane. You know, has he told you the story of that lucky hat that he wears?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for me. I wear my halos on my car.
I wear the white visor because it's like a coaching visor.
I saw that. You
I
remind
just
me of
imagine like
Dad.
I have like a pair of jorts. You know?
I can see that from your car, actually. I can very well see that.
Christopher Bob going for a pass midfield line. That's over to. Has one to the backboard. Clean it up, Tim. Yeah, he will. 2-2 at 122, and we're tied in game 3.
I will say Spartans, I mean, it's pretty obvious that any team gets away better with passing plays, but I think passing plays pretty much is our bread and butter. We don't have a lot of possession or single man goals, you know?
I will say that it's less maybe a passing play and more about the follow-up. So you guys are fast enough to recognize the rebounds that need to be taken.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah.
We don't pass, you know, we just mess up.
Not a whole lot of midfield passing plays. It's more about recognition, which is all about the game though. If you don't have good awareness for where you should be, where the offense is happening, then you're going to end up like this. Everyone's shoved into the same corner, and Balthier's just going to take a score on an open net.
Yeah, that was a really bad. I think Tim just tried to save it backwards, and I don't think he should have done that. Intuos had a good clear there, but just happens that way, you know. Don't worry, I'm not concerned about it.
61 seconds remaining in game number 3, and the Mob trying to bounce back. Oh, but they're going to bounce into us right out of the play, realizing that he's the man to beat to make sure the Spartans stay back.
Yeah, I definitely think those bumps are getting to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're focusing on him. That is going to be a thing.
Easily.
35 seconds. Tim and Lime. They need to take on some of the burden of this. But Balthier, he's going to slow him down. Tim has no boost, and he has no more time left.
Overpassed that.
A little bit too high. Intuos. It's going to get stolen from him, and Intuos, he was able to bring them back from a game 5. He was able to do the reverse sweep. He'll be able to perform some more dramatic theatrics on stream again. Balthier slinging it downfield, proven worthy of that trade. Ninjas let him go. The Mob picked him up, and a great kill by him. As now we head into Game 4, and the Mob with the lead in this series.
I'm gonna go quiet again for a second.
And so we're looking at this now. Mob really kind of finding the ropes. They were taken a little bit aback by the sudden attack of Intuos, but I know that he may just be a listener and not a talker, but he might need some coaching to kind of really get their spirits up, because it seems that he's getting bumped around. He needs to find ways out of this miasma of all these demos that Balthier and the Mob are creating.
Yeah, definitely. I think us as an entire team could definitely use a little bit of training. That wouldn't hurt.
That is one too. Lime seems to be lagging just a little bit, so who knows what he may be suffering from as well. But we're going to game number 4, and this one could be the end of it for the night. Thank everyone that's been with us so far. We may have just this last one. Spartans trying to push for a game 5, and it looks like they are already set and alive and ready to get on the field. What do the Spartans ultimately need to do to get back into this?
I would say communicate, but that's a little hard for our team, seeing as one of us doesn't have a mic. You know, just calm down. Kind of just have more game awareness where everyone is. Don't miss shots.
I want to see a little bit more production out of Tim and Lime. They're getting beat by easy touches. The Mob all over themselves, and I've seen the Mob. They have not been punished for it yet, but they have definitely had a few chances left on the field for the Spartans, where they kind of double committed or just kind of gang banged on top of each other.
Right. Yeah. We're kind of falling apart here. I'm sorry. I'm very concerned about my team.
It's all right. I understand. Tim with a great clear is going to go to Intuos, but nice little extra jump. We'll have Stu beating him. Gaming Lime with a 50 against Stu. Now working all the way to the corner, trying to turn from the wall. That's a miss in judgment, and the ball backboard again. The Spartans on the attack.
Ooh, a bit of a miss here by Intuos. I think the pressure's getting. I think the demos are getting to him, man. I really think they are.
Now, from their own back corner, Spartans getting a little bit antsy in the pantsy as they cannot get it clear until Intuos comes well out of defense. Oh, he's bumping on Balthier, which is probably going to be the play. That's exactly what they need to do. A little bit of dose of their own medicine. The Mob now getting chambered up into us. Another long clear. He's going to work the lane. He's going to kill Balthier. And that is the spice of life. One more, and he can't get there. Tim is late, and the Mob now on the counterattack.
That was a beautiful pass by Intuos. Just nothing can come of it.
So far, the Spartans really been on the attack. Back pass a little bit too much, but he's able to grab it just in time. That's a put away. Balthier, he can't respond just yet. Out of position, it's over his head! And Intuos will find inside the post. First goal of the game.
Yeah, Cristobal was just bad place for that. And Intuos got lucky there. I'm not afraid to say it.
You could feel the tilt that could happen at any moment for either of these teams. I can really feel it from the Mob. They already have been a little bit snippy, a little bit physical when it comes to their play. And the Spartans, I mean, you guys have survived it before. Resiliency and the mental fortitude to be able to come back from deficits. But who will be able to kind of come out on the end when it comes, at least in that capacity, when it comes to kind of just keeping your cool?
I won't lie, we are not a keep your cool kind of team. That one time we came back with the reverse sweep, it was just all faith. But yeah, there's definitely some raging moments, and I'm not. Yeah, we kind of start breaking down. I think the Mob might have us on the mental aspect here.
Well, going for one more doink into us, able to clear it, but it only goes about halfway out as Stu goes for the shot. Balthier with a follow-up. Lime trying to doink it. It'll go to the ceiling. Into us going for it, but he will have to 50. Tim already leaping. He won't be able to get a second touch, so Stu's going to be able to keep this from going the full length to the paint. Lime from the low side wall. That's a double commit, and he slows it down. This is giving time for his teammates to be able to rotate, get those big boosts, and get back into position.
Yeah, I'm liking our team a little bit better right now. I think they're starting to play to each other's weaknesses.
Now still up one. That one going well wide. It'd be a minute and a half remaining. Minute and 35 at this exact moment as Stu holding himself inside. Oh, that's a pass! And just barely with the save, Balthier came streaking across the front side of the net. Oh my goodness, Krister Bob just trying to do anything and everything. He went right at the net. But Exotic Stu taking on a 2v1. It's Gaming Lime. Goes for that challenge. Right on top of Tim.
We're starting to keep our cool a little bit more now, I think. I think our team's calmed down. But definitely no thanks to Krister Bob here. He's putting a lot of pressure on us. Oh!
Talk about cool. We got the heat coming in from Balthier. And he was praying for a nice tap right here from the high side corner. And a great pass from Krister Bob. Less than a minute remaining. This could go to OT, or if the Mob take this momentum, they could win in regulation. Last words
really
of advice for your boys out here.
I'm sorry, I decided not to play this game. That's my advice.
Intuos going for a floor pinch. He's actually going to stay up. Tim looking to pass it to him, but he drops it off backwards. He's going to put Lime in a 1v2, 1v3. He stays his ground, and he's able to get the save. Krister Bob, this goes back to the wall. He's going to burn through his boost and give it right back to Lime, who's going to put it right back on the ground. Stu turning the corner. Tim looking for a clear. It's 20 seconds remaining in the Spartans.
So much pressure.
Tons of pressure. Oh, dribbling his own team. Balthier with an errant touch into us. Gonna try and pass it up. Looking for the dunk. They can't get outside from the ball. Lime commits. That means it's Intuos versus Balthier. And Balthier going for the set. Intuos will deny it, and we will go OT now.
Oh, man. I have never been more stressed.
Well, here
I
it
was
comes.
less stressed playing the Ninjas.
It could be a kickoff goal.
This might be it.
He needs to leap first
This
to
might
the
be
backboard. Lime downfield, and it will be Krister Bob who gets 50'd from the midline. Tim with a direct line shot, but it will go high. He's going for a demo onto him, but Krister Bob can't get him out of the way.
Yeah, Intuos is playing a lot of assistant roles right now. I really want to see my guys put him in a role to shoot.
Yeah, he's usually a striker. Seeing him do what he has to do to keep this team alive is
bad,
gonna be bad. Intuos able to just barely get to the high side. Tim looking for a pass. No beat. Lime, 1v1 on Stu, and the Spartans continue to have shields up, but for how long can their armor last?
Oh, man.
To the
I don't
backboard
like this
again.
pressure.
Tim. Oh, but another one, a fake. Oh, to the post. It's a three-man commit, and none of the Mob can get
Lord.
through.
If Lime didn't touch that last ball, I'm pretty sure we would have lost.
They're going to near side rotate into us, trying to get there before Bob, but he will not be able to get there. Stu, he's looking for the back line to empty out, but they are rotating someone into that box over and over again. However, they're not able to rotate away, which means they are stuck on defense for a good long time. Tim with the drop-off. Gaming Lime, he has nothing in his tank. They are bled dry, and they are just trying to find anything they can to move down this pitch.
Good he wasted a little bit of time there to give our team the... Ooh, this is bad.
Balthier with the doink. Stu with the shot. Nice put away. That's a double commit. Lethal Tim with the rotation onto his own corner. Oh, but an errant touch. Lethal Tim has to pass it, and it will be demoed.
Oh. Now we're a little too far forward.
Stu trying to take advantage. Balthier with another one. All of the Mob continue to attack all at once. No one ever going to rotate by themselves. Into us to the back wall. He's trying to get back to it, but this Mob will not give up. They are trying to go even 500 on the season and dish out the same to the Spartans. Lime just there well too late. It is a 1v1 between Stu and Intuos. Intuos will win it, and that will not be going in. And again, the Spartans taking themselves out of Game 5.
Too high every time.
Now,
come on, boys, come on.
Intuos. They continue to get behind the Mob, at least the ball, but they can't get themselves shooting behind them. Balthier with a clear. Intuos challenging him, so it will be short. No boost, and now the Mob a little bit dose of their own medicine. Lime rotating out. Tim very well off target. This
Oh,
one, though,
that's
is on
it.
target. And we're going to game number 5 as the Spartans are able to live long enough to see it.
Holy oh my god. I feel like I'm playing the game right now. I feel like I'm in there.
I can hear you heavy breathing. I really can.
I am, dude. I'm really psyched. I'm really psyched, dude. Oh my god. I was gonna feel so bad. I still will feel so bad if we lose this game and I'm not in there.
Okay, so obviously Balthier is just going out there and doing everything he can to will his team forward. Krister Bob, some fantastic touches, mechanically just outpacing a lot of the defense whenever he could get those flicks, get those corner shots. But the Spartans, I mean, on the side of Intuos, of course, and Lime, penultimate defense right now. Who, on which team, which player is going to be the key player going to Game 5 right now?
I mean, it's extremely obvious. This is basically just the battle of the MVPs here. And there's a little
A little bit of
fight,
banter out there.
but it's definitely Intuos versus Balthier with help. This is what this match feels like.
I mean, you could see it's like the. Oh, who was it? It's the LeBron James versus like the Stephen Curry kind of stuff going on right now with Balthier versus Intuos. They're leading their teams as best as they can, and when one goes down, the other one succeeds, and they're bumping each other. They're really kind of getting each other's heads. Balthier is talking some fun trash, at least, against Tim. There's a lot of jostling around. Thankfully, it's all in good fun. But
Yeah,
we're
that's
heading to
just what he's
Game
doing.
5 either way, and apparently Spartans don't know how to not go to Game 5 on stream.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Tim's doing what he needs to do to shut down Balthier. But I will say Tim does play from their end a lot, like backwards a lot. And that's something that he could work on.
Kind of goes up with those jump balls, and then when he misses, he doesn't really keep rotation with his team. Like right there, he actually cut off Gaming Lime's attack. Oh, Balthier
Right.
with a set, but Lethal Tim, when he is coming back, he does make good touches to keep the offense at bay from the opponent.
I think it comes from a place of just distrusting his teammates usually. He likes to stay in the play a lot.
Oh, what a pass.
That was really close.
Oh,
what
this
a
one's
shot.
still coming in, and Exotic Stew, he'll put it in if Krister Bob cannot.
Yeah, that was a good touch there by Exotic Stew. Intuos didn't even know what was happening. It took me a while to read his name right, and I'm really impressed I got it, because
I mean, it's all kind of jam-packed together. It's all like,
yeah, I really almost read it wrong again.
Exotic Stew was a very steely-eyed weapon for the mob for a good while. Oh, Intuos not collecting the ball. Now Lime in a very awkward position.
Ooh.
Intuos getting that save.
Thank God he shot it right at him.
Nice rotation. Yeah, otherwise I don't think that he would have been able to respond in time. He was dead set in the
definitely
middle of the net. Balthier, easy clear.
Ooh.
That's the whole pitch. Intuos, he's going to do the exact same thing right back at him, playing a little bit of game of Pong. That's a set over to Lime, and
Yeah.
Lime with a placement shot.
God, what a pass there by Intuos, keeping it in the front of their net. And I'm really proud of Lime there, putting it around two of the mob's defenders.
Oh, if Krister Bob hadn't done that little panic hop, he thought would be able to kind of doink it upwards a little bit and buy his team some time to rotate back to defense. But he panicked hop in a bad read, and so that will be one to tie us up. 3:40 remaining, game number 5. Mob trying to get their way back to a lead. It's going to be Gaming Light
Nice.
looking for a double. He's not there in time, and so now here's one other issue too, is that we see a lot of kind of 2-and-1s. Lethal Tim just watching this one develop, and now all of the Spartans are upfield. Balthier is going to take an immediate shot.
Oh, that was...
Oh, what a play.
Yeah, we kind of stayed in their half a little too long there. And definitely had about 2 or 3 times we could have stopped that passing play.
Balthier knew that Lime was going to try and cut him off to the wall or to the boost and said, you know what, I'm just going to go for the shot, so you're welcome. Here you go. Here's the ball. Reset. I mean, actually, I just reset right back to dead center. That ball barely moved from the beginning. Balthier
Yeah, that was
falling
pretty
off Krister Bob to the ceiling. And
I want to see Intuos or Tim play more defense. They're really letting the gaming line kind of stay back. Ed. I really don't like that.
Game in line.
I mean to burp on stream. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. He's going for shots. Exotic Stu with the drop off and Balthier. Oh,
See,
man.
there, the gaming line had a way better clear than Tim did, but he just decided that to take it upon himself.
Oh,
I
down
lose
to
this game.
Hey, it's 2:46 remaining on the clock. Balthier, Tim just going with a hop. He always kind of goes for it, but then kind of puts himself right in the mix of things for no reason.
Yeah, our shields aren't as strong as they look. I'd say
Made of flimsy plastic instead of that
Yeah.
hardened steel.
some of them are made out of like wood. You know, we weren't that
What's pretty
advanced.
sturdy? Ooh,
Not as sturdy as metal. You know,
true. Depends on what kind of metal. It could be aluminum.
it could be aluminum.
Could be
Or
aluminum.
plastic. Aluminum.
Into us. Ends up dropping it right over.
Like,
to
look, they're all in that
everyone
corner.
Upfield, but keeping some good awareness. Tim just
And
needs to connect. Honestly, that's one of the biggest woes I see.
He
with Tim.
is a really good player off stream. I've
Is
seen
he?
that man do crazy aerials, fucking dribbling plays.
It's the pressure,
out of
man.
his
Because look at
mind.
that. Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah.
Lime with the save. That's going to come straight down. Luckily, no one else is coming except Balthier, who is going to open up a lane for Exotic Stu. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Tim passing over to Lime. Another pass over to Intuos. Intuos with a long bomb dinger all the way downfield. Trying to make for the beat. Now over to Lime. No one yet back except for Balthier. To the backboard. Stu already rotated, and that one well off target.
Yeah, we are kind of falling apart here. That's what I meant about us. Yeah, that's it. I know my boys' brains, and that's game for them.
It's 91 seconds remaining for the Spartans to try and improve to 3-1. Not sure if they're gonna get there.
Yeah, I definitely might get yelled at for not being there.
Well, the good news is there's still one more week to go, which means this just all creates enough drama for us to have going.
What a
and what a counterplay. The Mob have done their homework. They've been able to find a way to break through the armaments of the Spartans. And with a 3-goal lead, it seems all but assured that they should be able to take Game 5, especially with demos like that coming in. A constant attack. This is the same kind of lethality that we saw them take against the Ninjas and barely come up short with. Another demo, and now they're just doing it to kind of put complete insult to the rest of this match.
Yeah.
Definitely talk to Tim about these whiffs.
Yeah, he's a little broken down now. I think
day at the office.
the anger and the pressure's getting to him, and I can't blame him for that.
Oh,
yeah.
he actually ends up saving it. That was a good
Yeah.
pass play.
I've seen him make those 1,000 times. Yeah.
Into
Oh,
a late
that's
attack.
fine.
Now they're going for a dinger, but less than 30 remaining. All of the Mob just up in place. Line with a great save. But what a win. Both these teams will go to even 500, which means that Week 4 is going to be that much more important for everyone as we head towards the postseason. This is the end of Week 3. They're going to have to pull off some miracle in the last 6 seconds.
Some
They're gonna get two
miracle.
scores.
Some miracle. They had to get 2 kickoff goals, or at least 1 kickoff goal, and then whatever the heck the ending's going to be. Oh, man.
Who
So let
knows?
me ask you this question. If we're down 2 losses and we go against Ninjas, who is 4-0, do we still have a chance of winning the whole league, or is it already decided right now?
Well, you still have a playoff to go against.
Right. Do we have to beat them twice?
No, the playoff is a playoff. Make playoffs, everything else doesn't matter.
Seriously.
Yes, make playoffs. Everything else doesn't
Oh.
matter. That's how the playoffs work. It never was like that. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm just dumb. Okay.
it's all right. We love you because of it. It's fine. All right. Thank you guys so much. And we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And of course, if you haven't already seen them, I think that there's a whole bunch of other stuff, people being played and whatnot on the Rival series. But we appreciate you being with the FLG. Phoenix, again, love having you in the booth. And go see your boys. Try and give them a pep talk. See if there's anything.
I'm gonna go.
you can
I'm gonna go
improve.
kiss them goodnight and see if they're okay.
Again, punch Tim in the arm for us, please.
I might. I probably will. Harder than that.
But regardless, we're going to be ending this one tomorrow. We continue week 3 of our weekend of play for Season 5 Champions Draft Series. It will be the Vanguard League. Vanguard League is our C2 to C3 league, and they, of course, are also in week 3 play. A few more matches for everyone's ticket. They have a total of 6 to try and figure out the field, and some of these guys are maybe already tactically or mathematically eliminated, and some still have a chance. So, please come join us. We have 3 hot matches for you guys to see. If you've not already joined us, hit us in the Discord, on our Twitter. I think there's an Instagram, there's a TikTok. I don't know. You want to know most of that, hit up this guy, Phoenix, that's with me all the time. And otherwise, join us for the season. If you want to be a free agent, there's still 1 week left that these teams can try and pick you up. So all you have to do is hit !league, open up an application. If not, we'll be able to see you in later seasons. Otherwise, just be with us, be here, and be proud with the FLG. I love you guys. And so,
Love you.
I want to bid you a good night, and thank you so much.